Hey guys, it's the Metalligger here, back with more of the best of hard rock and heavy metal, or as I call it, music with muscle. It's another installment of the most underappreciated albums of all time. Today, it's High and Dry from Def Leppard. Def Leppard got their start in 1979 in Sheffield, England. Now, Sheffield borders on the Midlands of England, where so many of the new wave of British heavy metal bands came from. Indeed, lots of the best British hard rock has come from the Midlands. Bands like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and the like. Daft Leppard's influences included British bands like UFO, Thin Lizzy, and Queen, and they always had more of an American sound than their contemporaries, i.e. more melodic. Their lyrics also tended to tread the women, whiskey, wine, party sounds and lyrics. You know, Willie Thrustin' rock and roll. There were five guys in this band: Rick Allen, the drummer; Rick Savage, the bassist; two guitarists, Steve Clark and Pete Willis, who was also a major songwriter for the band, and singer Joe Elliott. There was also a sixth man in this group, but he was brought in for the High and Dry sessions, and that was producer Mutt Lange, who had previously worked with AC/DC on their Highway to Hell album and their monumental Back in Black. Mutt Lange also worked on Foreigners 4 previous to High and Dry. He was known as a meticulous studio workaholic, spending 20 hours a day in the studio perfecting a sound or a song. And he was the best producer in rock and roll according to the band's managers, Pete Mensch and Cliff Bernstein. Lange had a big influence on the band, especially in the harmony department, and he helped Daft Leppard improve their songwriting over On Through the Night, which was previous to High and Dry. The album starts off with Let It Go, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste of that right now. It comes out and grabs you by the throat in the beginning. Let me get started here. Here we go. Watch out, it's going to jump at you. Alright, this is followed by Hit and Run. Another Hit and Run. Okay, now the next one up is High and Dry, which was apparently the #1 voted boozin' song by VH1 viewers at one point. Here's a little taste of that one. This one has maybe the most AC/DC influenced sound of the bunch. Alright, and maybe the best known song comes after this one, which is Bringing on the Heartbreak. And Bringing on the Heartbreak was one of the first metal videos played on MTV when MTV still played music. And here we go with that. All right. All right, now bringing on the Heartbreak segues into the building instrumental, Switch 625. Then for the other side of the album, You Got Me Running, which stole from Kiss's King of the Nighttime World, is coming up. I'll play you that real quick. Oops. Just say, here we go. All right. All right, after that comes Lady Strange and On Through the Night, which are both balls out rockers designed to get the air guitar out and your head a bobbin. Mirror Mirror is probably the most experimental song on the album. I'll give you a quick taste of that. All right, and then to round it out, I'm going to play a little bit of No, 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 which is probably the hardest thing they ever recorded, past, present, and future. They haven't played anything like this since this album. So just a second. Turn it up. All right, so that enthusiasm carries on and finishes out the song. Now, there were 2 tracks included in the early 1990s re-release of this album, Me and My Wine, which sounds like it could have come from the On Through the Night sessions, and it's okay, but it doesn't quite hold the caliber of these songs on High and Dry. And then the other one was a remix of Bringing on the Heartbreak, which is, with its tinkly, mixed in keyboards and things, it's crap. It's total crap. It's the only song which I've ever had deleted from my music library. It's that freaking horrible. And I just looked for it on Spotify, and I couldn't find it. So that tells you maybe that somebody got a clue from it. Now, while Mutt Lange is credited with ruining the band, he wasn't the only player. Bernstein and Mensch were American managers and by default a money-making machine, and I'm sure they influenced Mutt into trying to tune their songs into radio so they could sell more. The band, though, are also guilty to a degree because they had a large hand in the artistic side of things, and they while Pyromania is a great album and I love it, this is their best one. And I love it because it's of the stripped down guitar sound. It's loud, it's raw, and it's in your face. Pyromania may have been more influential and done more in commercial sales, but in the end, high and dry is their best. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. This is the Metalligger, and Metalligger says, see ya!